Hello everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some accessories that can help keep you warm in this in-between weather. I live in Indiana and our weather is usually like super cold right now. But because it's been so warm for so long, we're kind of like in an in-between stage where you may not want to wear a coat because it might make you too hot, but at the same time you may want to just put some pieces on you to help keep you warm. So those are the kind of patterns that I am going to be looking at today, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right on in it. Okay, so the first pattern that I came across was Burda 5759, and the pattern description states that it is a stylish autumn winter accessory. Our sewing patterns are practical and trendy. The balaclava with colorful ties, the mittens with openings for maximum finger freedom, and the muff made of fake fur with a pocket are perfect for chilly days. The fabric recommendations are faux fur, wool, and fleece. And so yeah, this is what it's looking like. And the reason why I looked at this pattern is because I like the mittens and I also like the balaclava. So this is the balaclava right here. So this is definitely sized for an adult. I do have a balaclava pattern, but it is for children. I don't think it goes up to adult. So again, that's why I was purchasing this. Like if you're type of person that likes to walk your dog, or if you just like to take your daily walks to get your, limbs moving, get your blood flowing and things like that, and you may have on a sweatsuit, you don't feel like you need a coat, but hey, you know what? I don't want my ears to get cold. I don't necessarily want to wear ear muffs and things like that. This would be perfect. And it's also perfect for a person that has a coat with no hood. You can definitely just put this on. I like this muff here. I think this is super cute here. It looks like it has a zipper on it. And here are the gloves here. And this is how they open for you. So you do still get coverage, but it also opens. So I like that as well. And honestly, all of these things that I'm going to share with you are perfect gifts for the holidays. So if you've started your gift sewing, which a lot of people probably have because we're basically in the middle of November, all of these will be perfect gifts. So that was Burda 5759. And here's an up close picture of the balaclava. She looks like, is it Jessica Simpson? Sarah Jessica Parker or somebody? I can't remember, but she looks like her to me. Here's the gloves. And here is an up close of the muff bag. But yeah, it's almost like a purse here in the front, but the muff in the back. So that's cool. That's super cool. And here's the gloves again. And then this is what the balaclava looks like when it's not on the head. And this looks like a very easy sew. All right. And let's go on to the next pattern. All right, so this next pattern is Simplicity 9853. And the pattern description is relaxed fit coats in mid-thigh or above knee length that have drop shoulders, front end seam pockets and straight sleeves. Design options include round neck, with or without stand collar, and 3/4 or long cuff sleeves. And then this last description here is the reason why I came to this pattern. And it says it is a scarf with angled ends, and you have to purchase tassels for your accents. And then it just says to see the envelope for more information. So let's go ahead and look at a close-up of this. This here scarf, again, this is view D. And here's the tassels here. Sometimes you just want to throw a scarf on when you are, out and about with your turtleneck or whatever, or a top. I've seen that plenty of times. My husband actually, he would wear a sweater and then he would just put a scarf on. So that is why I picked this pattern. Yes, you could measure out like how long, with a square, how long you would want a scarf to be, but the pattern is already here. And if you have it in your stash, then you could just use this. And I think a lot of people have this pattern. So again, here is a close-up, or the line art, I should say, of this scarf. And it does kind of come out, and it's in like it kind of bells out a little bit. And it does have a middle seam. Here's your tassels here, but of course that's optional. And it is easy. Something like this is certainly going to be easy to sew. So again, this is Simplicity 9853. So this next pattern is Simplicity 9531, and the pattern description is Simplicity Sewing Pattern Slippers, and they're comfortable slippers with a fold-down cuff, size for adults and children's, and you can mix prints with a soft, tactile fabric lining, okay? And so here are the photos up close. I think these are cute, and I really want to try these. So there are some people that don't have carpeted flooring. They may have tile floorings, and when the weather gets cooler, the floors are cooler. So this is definitely a good pattern to keep your feet warm if you have those type of situations, or if you just prefer to have warmer feet, but you don't want to, get all geared up and in a house coat robe, whatever. But yeah, these are super cute. So this is view B right here. This is view C. View C is a little bit more simplified here, and has some optional buttons there on the side, but it really makes it cute. Like, I know for me, I have tons of buttons that I picked up from like Dollar Tree that were in those little jars or whatever. So that would be the perfect time to just glue them on. You don't even have to stitch them on, and just kind of utilize those notions that don't get used up that often. And then here's view A right here. And yeah, it's super cute. And not sure if I'll make this one or not, because we got more to choose from, okay? But this is a very nice option right here, and I love it, okay? And so let's see here if we can look at the line art. Yep, so here's the line art right here for A, B, and then C. And see here on C, there's like a flap that comes over that I did not see on the other views. Yeah, so this was a fold down with a little curvature. This is like a straight fold down, and then this has the flap. So yeah, again, that is Simplicity 9531, and we will go ahead and go to the next pattern. All right, so since we were talking about booties, I thought I would share this pattern with you. This is pattern Vogue 1835, okay? And the description is Mrs. Top's pants and slippers. Okay, I recently made that pattern. I actually have it on right now because I'm getting ready to go to somewhere that I want to feel cute but relaxed in. Actually, the Purdue girls basketball game. My niece is playing. But anyway, I came across this, didn't really realize that the slippers were on there, because that's what I do. I kind of see the front cover and just, oh, I like the outfit. And then, the other patterns are usually like a bonus. So I am very interested in making these. Now, the difference between this slipper and the other booties is like this one looks a little bit more like a shoe, and so it's also not as bulky. So if you want to have your feet covered, if you're into slippers, this would be a perfect make for you. And in the description, it states that the slippers are lined. So let's see, let's look up close. Like, yeah, this is super cute. These are not slippers, these are her tennis shoes, but these are the slippers right here. And look how well they turned out. So let's look at more photos. See if we can get this up close here. Here's another view of it. Love it. And let's look at the line art here. So yeah, this is your line art. Very simple. I can't remember how many pattern pieces are in there, because I did cut the pattern out. But I will say that the guide is not really clear, in my opinion, as to like what size that you should make, unless I missed something. So definitely make sure you kind of maybe make a muslin first, or just go with what you think your size would be, something that you would be safe with that. But yeah, this is Vogue 1835, and these are slippers. So let's go ahead and go to the next pattern. Okay, so for this next pattern, we have Simplicity 9658, and the description is Mrs. Hat's headband, mittens, cowl, and infinity scarf. Okay, so it says, be warm, fashionable, and keep little necessities close with a hidden pocket accessory. View B is the infinity scarf, and view C is this hat right here. And it says they both have inside pockets with hoop and loop fastener tape. All other views have an invisible zipper closure to the pocket. So all of these views have pockets somewhere. So let's go ahead and take a closer look here. So you have, this is what your glove looks like here. And there is a pocket here. As you see, she's putting in her credit card. the infinity scarf here. She's putting hers in this, and this has a zipper closure. And I believe this one has a zipper closure. I'm not really sure. We'll see a little bit closer. But as you can see, there's a zipper right here and I think this is just a regular pocket, but I definitely see the zipper here for A. And then C, I think this is just a side pocket. This is inside of this hat, view C right here. So that's probably why there's no zipper, because it's inside of the hat. This is my first time looking like into detail of the pattern. And then view A here has a zipper as well, and this is A right here. So it's not as fluffy. It just kind of wraps around your head. And then she has view E, which is the bigger, not so fluffy type of scarf. And then, you know, that has her money kept in there. So I think these are pretty clever. Once again, if you're just out walking, these are more geared towards outdoors in this in-between weather. But yeah, if you're out walking outside and, you know, you need somewhere to put your things, this is perfect because you won't have to wear like a fanny pack or a purse or anything like that. You can just use these accessories. And I know, like for my son, I made him a neck warmer, and he wears it like kind of like all year round, depending on if he's cooler, you know, or whatever. So some of you may even want to wear this in the house, depending on how your body temperature runs. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the line art. And here is your line art here. Let's see, if I make one, I think I would make one of the view A. I like this view up here. And I also like this C right, this view E right here. I feel like it's very practical and something that I will wear often. All right, so again, that is Simplicity 9658. And we will move on to the next pattern. Okay, so this next one is Simplicity 9871. I have been trying to make this since I've had it. I want to say it's been out for a couple years, but I'm not 100% sure. I know for sure one, but I believe we're hitting year 2. So the description is a sewing pattern, knits, hats, and arm warmers. This says PDF here, but there are paper copies. I just clicked on the one that says PDF. As you can see here, paper and PDF. And so the description goes on to say beanie style hats with contrast bands and gathered crowns that have back slits to hug the neck for comfy fit. There's a mushroom inspired hat that has dot appliques, matching side tassel ties, hat with floppy bunny ears that has a snug fit and folded up to the form a cuff. And there's a knit beret that has a narrow band and can be embellished with charms. Arm warmers have thumb holes. See the envelope for more information, and it's rated as easy. So, okay, I know I just showed you a bunch of different hats, but I feel like the beret, and which is view D here, super adorable. I would widen this band just a little bit. I think that's a little bit too thin for my liking, but I absolutely love this view, okay? I love this view here, view A. View A, I like how she's wearing this little hat thing. And I also think this one is very nice too, this view B with the ties. And then I also love view E to cover up. And because of my personality, I super love view C. But I know that's not everybody's jam. I would wear that right now. I know it says bunny ears, but let me dig that pattern out because I want to make it. Make it with some holiday fabric. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit more. So as you can see already, your views A right here, B right here, D right here, you can certainly see someone making. Hats in general are just going to keep you warmer. Even if you're on the inside, a beret, you could make that beret and make it with some fashionable fabric. I have a little bit of this fabric left. I can make that and then just use it as a matching accessory to my outfit because it's made from knits. The other thing I like about this pattern are these arm warmers. I had someone that commented on my channel when I showed this on my pattern haul when I purchased this, how they have a sister that has like granite countertops, and she likes to type on her granite countertops, and then she was going to make the arm warmers for her because she just gets real cold, and that's the only part. And yeah, you can wear a long sleeve, but not everybody wants to or whatever. So I thought that was neat. You could also make these type of arm warmers to help protect skin. Eczema runs in my family, and sometimes skin is irritated. One of the best things to do is moisturize those areas with cream and then keep them covered so that the moisture can stay. And so putting those warmers on will definitely help situations like that. So yeah, I mean, I just thought it was super neat. I like the designs of the patterns on this envelope here. And so here's a line art for the rest of them. So here's A, and it just kind of opens up in the back. So if you're the type of person that wears a ponytail and you still want to wear a hat, this is a way to do that. You can just wear this and open it up at the back where your ponytail is. It probably does need to be a lower ponytail, but this will certainly work for you without you having to take your ponytail down, and then you still get that coverage over your head. And view B looks the same. It's just has these ties and the tassels at the bottom. View B is like or view C, excuse me, is your standard hat there with the bunny ears. Of course, view D is your beret that we spoke about, and then view E are the neck or the arm warmers. Okay, so again, this is Simplicity 9871, and yeah, this is a really good one to me. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. Okay, so this next pattern is Simplicity 9368. I really love this one too. All of them obviously can help you out, in the time of needing a little bit more warmth. But the ones that I like the most on this pattern are going to be the bottom two, which are views A and D. So the pattern description says that they are hats and mask sets, hooded, infinity scarf, and mask. Okay, be ready for the cold weather with matching hats, hooded infinity scarf, and mask, and it's great for outdoor activities and gift giving. These hat styles are a staple for any wardrobe, and I do agree. And so like I said, those two at the bottom are my favorites for actual coverage, but letter C for style, that's looking really, really good to me. So here's some up close photos. Here's view C and view B. Okay, and then we're going to bring it up a notch, and then this is your view A with the mask attached. And as you can see, that there's a button here on the hat so that the mask can attach to that instead of being behind the human ear. And then here's view D, the scarf with infinity. Now this right here I think would be so perfect as a gift and for just running outside, or like I mentioned before, a coat with no hood. I have so many coats, and I am just now having a coat with a hood because I just made one by using no mead. I want to believe it's 2057, I think, or 2052. Either way it goes, I just made it. You can look at my channel if you want to see it. And outside of that, I don't have a hooded coat or jacket. So something like that would really benefit me. Just make it in several different colors. You can make it in some fancy fashion on the outside, and not so fancy for the lining, but it is a hood and infinity scarf. And the sewing rating is going to be average for making these. So let's take a look. So here's view A. This hat is a little scrunchy. It has like a roundness in the back, round back. Yeah, so yes, it has like a flat back. And here's your mask. The mask for this view, actually for view B, goes behind your ears, but it's a bucket hat. Just a standard bucket hat with a mask. View C is what I call it, the horse riding hat. That's that style of hat. I don't know the correct term for that, but the people that ride the horses. But I think it's so sharp, so super cute, and will go really, really nice with like a straight type of trench coat. And then there is a mask for this. And does that one go behind the ears? Let's take a look. She doesn't have her mask on, but there are buttons here, and it looks like you can put the mask behind those buttons as well, possibly. And then here, my the most favorite, or practical, I should say, the most practical out of this is going to be View D. And this is your infinity scarf and hood. So this would be the one that I would make for people as a gift, because I know it will go a long way. And there are some people that wear things like this and they put a hood on their head. But yeah, I think this is a good pattern right here. And again, this is Simplicity 9368, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next. All right, so this next one is McCall's 8298, and the description is Mrs. Accessories. But the two things that we're going to look at are the long fingerless gloves and the slouchy hat. So here's the slouchy hat right here. I think that's super stylish and cute. I think any teenager or young adult, or anyone honestly, would just love it. So this is perfect for a gift. I would certainly make this for myself. And the accessory right here of the gloves, which are basically like the warmers. I think they're that I showed you through the Simplicity pattern, the pattern with the bunny ears on there. But this one may be a little bit longer, so the adjustment is already done for you if this is something that you prefer. And yeah, but those are the two. So let's go ahead and look at the line art in the back. So here's the line art in the back, and yeah, look at this. This is so cute. I just love a slouchy hat. And then here are your fingerless gloves right here. And let me just go back to that other pattern just to kind of see. Okay, so I just went back to Simplicity 9871 to kind of look at this glove, and this is more straight up and down, and I don't think it is as long as the arm warmers, or fingerless gloves for the McCall's pattern. So just keep in mind that one right there in comparison to this one. So you do have some options there. Okay, and then the last one that I want to share with you are leg warmers. There I did not actually find an actual pattern, but what I did find was a tutorial from the Ellie and Mac website, and they just have like step by step right here. Here is a photo of the lady in her leg warmers, and you can adjust them to the side. Here's some photos right here, and as you can see, she has on some jeans, and maybe she doesn't want to wear a coat, but she want to keep herself warm, so she just made some leg warmers to match her top, and then she just put them over her clothes. So that is an option there as well. Sometimes people don't want to put a whole bunch of clothing on because they're moving and they get hot. So this is an option too, to be able to put something on but not be too hot. Or if you just want to wear them. I mean, there are some people that wear high heels to work, me, and you're going out in the cold, and this would be something perfect to slip on when you're in transition from the building and into the car, and home or grocery shopping and things like that. So this one is definitely going to be something that I'll be making for the upcoming, when it gets a little bit colder. But it is a good transition for now, because there are places that are colder than where I live. Okay, and so that's the leg warmers. This is the Ellie and Mac on the blog, and all you have to do is search Ellie and Mac leg warmers, and then it comes right up for you. And so as you can see here, it shows you how to create your pattern, and there's only 3 pattern pieces, so not too bad. You enjoyed the little transitional accessories that can get you through the cooler months and into the winter. And like I said, you can just use this for a Christmas making DIY list of things to make if you should choose so. So again, let me know what your thoughts are. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content and want to follow the channel. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be really soon. Bye.